All right, everybody. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me today. We really appreciate you joining us for our How to Improve Your Social Media Marketing Game in 5 Steps webinar. I do just want to make sure that everyone is able to hear me clearly, and you should see our title page on your screen now. If you do have any questions, comments, concerns throughout the webinar, you are welcome to enter those in the questions or chat box. It will look very similar to this. And we will have a Q&A session at the very end of the webinar, so stick around for that, and you'll be able to put those questions and comments in here, and I'll respond to those and share those with the group. So make sure you stick around for that. Now, if anyone is having any difficulties or anything like that, go ahead and send those in. We'll wait just a second. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll get started. Now, if any of you aren't familiar with our webinars, I am Christina. I'm the product manager for UnitWise. UnitWise was launched in 2009. It was created to help directors and consultants succeed in business management. And through customer feedback, we've been able to help thousands of directors and consultants around the world grow their businesses. All of our technology is in-house, so we've been able to really take that feedback and implement it into the program to make it exactly what the directors and consultants needed. Now, introducing UnitWise, just a little bit more about it for anyone who's not familiar with UnitWise. When you sign up, you'll see for yourself the difference a full-service business management solution can make. You and your business will benefit from all of the amazing features we offer, such as expense tracking, inventory reporting, your own personal website, and much more. We are available mobily, so you can take your UnitWise account with you on your Android and Apple devices anywhere you go. And we have an app specifically for directors to keep in communication with their units, My Unit Buzz. So if any of you ladies have UnitWise and you haven't checked that out, make sure that you do. And I just want to ask, what is your favorite social media platform? If you guys will go ahead and enter yours in the chat box, we'll wait just a second for everybody to get those entered. Personally, I would have to say my favorite is probably Twitter, just because I'm probably on that the most. It looks like Anne loves Pinterest, and I have to agree with that. That's probably my second favorite. I love Pinterest. It's a great one, Anne. And Sheila's favorite is Facebook, and I'm sure that a lot of the other ladies listening now and that will listen in the future are going to agree with you there, Sheila. Thank you. And we'll go ahead and move forward. Now, what we're all here today for, social media marketing strategies. We've got 5 steps to improve your social media marketing game. Now, the first thing that you need to do is figure out what are your objectives and goals. Are you trying just to get more engagement on your social media platforms? Is that the reason that you're going to be posting? Or are you ultimately trying to book more facials? Do you want to get in front of potential new recruits? Or maybe you're looking for new hostesses. What is your ultimate goal to prompt you to post on these social media platforms? You have to figure that out first. And by having a clear goal in mind, you'll be able to create consistently branded content geared towards your goal, which will get you that much closer to achieving it. Now, it's easy to get distracted and lose focus when you're on social media platforms. You sign in to post something or maybe schedule something out, and then something catches your attention, and before you know it, you've fallen down the rabbit hole, so to speak. We've all been there. I definitely have. But you want to make sure that you're not wasting time with distractions by connecting your social media platforms in one place that is dedicated to your business. You can sign in, do what you need to do on social media, and keep being productive with your business rather than getting distracted. Now, once you have a clear and connected way of posting, you'll need to create a plan and a calendar for your social media posts. By regularly putting out content, you'll establish your brand in your audience's minds and increase engagement with them as they'll begin to expect posts from you. We are not going to specifically talk about what content to post today because that is going to be more specific to your personal objectives and goals. But if any of you guys would like to, we do have some blogs available on our website that will give you some inspiration on content to post to really grow your audience and grow your engagement. So make sure you check that out if you need some help getting inspired about what to post. And by creating that social media calendar, you'll be able to schedule your content in advance, which is going to save you so much time and ensure that you're posting consistently without the need to actually sign in multiple times a day and make sure that you don't forget. And finally, like everything in business, social media marketing is a learning process. Once you've scheduled your content and you've figured out what you want to put out there, it's important that you pay attention to what types of posts do the best and what times and what days they perform the best. Once you've posted enough to see these trends, you want to make sure that you adjust your strategy based on that trend. This is going to allow you to post popular content at the best possible times, which is going to give you the best return for your efforts. And now, just to give you a visual of some of these steps, I'm going to go ahead and expand on them and show you how you'll be able to implement them. So I'm going to go into my UnitWise account. You can see here we've got our Director Complete package. Now, once you've determined your objectives and your goals, you want to connect your social media by signing in to your UnitWise account. And we're going to go up here to the top to social media, and we'll go ahead and start with Facebook. Now you can see here I'm being prompted to connect with my Facebook, so I'll go ahead and click. And I'm going to be prompted to sign in. And that quickly, I have now connected my Facebook page to my UnitWise account. So I don't have to go to Facebook to post anything. I can do that from within my UnitWise where I manage everything else for my business. And we'll go ahead and go to our Twitter. And again, you can see I'm being prompted to set my Twitter account details. So we'll click here. And since we have never signed into our Twitter, we need to click to set up our account details. Again, we'll be prompted to sign in. And I'm not going to save that, but you can see again a couple of simple steps, and I've now connected my Twitter to my UnitWise account so I can manage those social media platforms within my business management software. Now, once you've created that plan, you've created that social media calendar, and you know what you want to post, and you have an idea of when you'd like to post it, you can even schedule future content by going ahead and typing your post out. So we'll say maybe we're going to have a flash sale. Flash sale, text me for details. Okay. Now, I want this to go out, we'll say maybe this Saturday at 12:30. Go ahead and set. We've got our date and our time and our text, and we'll go ahead and click Add to Twitter. And now you can see this post is listed with the date and the time that it's going to go out under my scheduled post. Now, if I wanted to do another one, maybe I wanted to do this frequently, we can go ahead and post another one, and we'll say instead of next Saturday, maybe we'll do the third Saturday in February, and we'll go ahead and make that one at 3:30 p.m. because we're just starting out. We don't really know what times and days are going to be best. And we're going to go ahead and click Add to Twitter again. And you can see it's just going to continue to list my scheduled posts out under my scheduled post. you can continue to schedule out messages so that you don't have to keep worrying about it and going in there. And we're actually going to do the same thing in Facebook. But you can see on Facebook we have a little bit more to customize. So we can do just a text message. We can add a link to our message, or we can even add an image to our message by choosing an image from our resource library and again having that text in there. Now for this we're just going to do a text message, and we'll say maybe we're trying to post something to grow engagement. So maybe, do you prefer the mountains or the beach? Comment below. And you can add hashtags and things like that if you'd like. But we're going to go ahead and again go over to schedule, and we'll say maybe we'll have this go out Thursday at, I don't know, maybe 7:20 p.m. Set that, and we'll go ahead and share. And you'll also be able to see your recent posts. So you can see on the 3rd, I changed my profile picture, and that's showing up, and other messages that you've posted on Facebook will continue to show up there as well. And here you can see we've got some scheduled out messages. So we've got our message, do you prefer the mountains or the beach? Comment below on the 25th. On the 26th, we've got, do you prefer heels, flats? Comment below. So we're really going for some engagement here. And again, we've got the flash sale that we're doing on Facebook. So message me for details going out on the 29th. And at the top, we do have a message that has a link just so you can see what that's going to look like. And we also have an image attached to this so you can see how that's going to look and scheduled in advance. So now that you've quickly and easily scheduled your content out, you don't need to worry about forgetting to post these things. You can sit down, get it done, and know that it's taken care of. So after your content's gone out, you'll be able to monitor how many likes you get, how many shares, comments, and adjust that strategy as needed when you create your future posts. Now, as a thank you to all of you for joining us live today, you will receive a follow-up email after the webinar that will have a special promo code for you to get a free 30-day trial of UnitWise. You would usually get a 15-day, but as a thank you for joining us, you will get a free 30 days. And for any of you that maybe already have UnitWise, share that code with somebody that you think would benefit, and you'll start to gain referrals to get towards your free 30 days too. So make sure that you sign up for an account or that you share that promo code. And don't forget to join us for our next webinar. We will be back next Tuesday, January 30th at 3 p.m. this week. And we are actually going to cover some tax tips. So make sure that you sign up for that. Don't miss it. It's going to be really exciting. And we'll go ahead and start our Q&A. So if you guys have any questions about social media strategies or anything about UnitWise, go ahead, enter those in the questions or chat box, and we'll start monitoring those and get those answered for you. Now, while we wait just a moment for you guys to start getting those typed in, I am going to go over to our test account again, and we'll just we'll be here so I can show you guys the answers to any questions you may have. All right, now it looks like Amelia would like to know how far into the future can I schedule content for my social media account in UnitWise? And that is a really good question, Amelia. You can actually schedule it years in advance, which is honestly farther than you would ever want to, since you do want to monitor what's doing well, what times of day, and what days of the week are best for posting. So you could schedule things about as far out as you would really need to without needing to make some changes to your strategy. And it looks like Sophie would like to know if she can send messages out immediately through her UnitWise account or if she has to schedule them into the future. And that is a good question, Sophie. We'll just go back to social media and we'll just go back to our Facebook page here. Now, this time, if I was to type my post, instead of clicking schedule, I would leave it on publish immediately and click share, and that will immediately go out to my Facebook page. All right, it looks like we have another question. Margaret would like to know if she would be able to connect any of her social media to her website. And that is a great question, Margaret. Thank you. We will actually go over to our website, and I can show you. It is also under social media. So we'll go to my website, and here you can see just kind of the preview of it. We'll go to Edit Site on the right here. And this is what it's going to look like when you go in to edit your website if you're not familiar with that, Margaret. But we'll go over to the left, and you can see we've got a lot of options to make changes and customize our website. And we're actually going to go down to this fuchsia colored one. It's going to be Layout Settings. We'll click here, and we're actually going to go to Sidebar because that's where the Twitter feed will show up on your website. And we're just going to select Show Twitter Feed inside Sidebar. And we can either select to preview or save and apply to public site. So we'll go ahead and save and apply. And when we scroll down, you'll see we now have Twitter updates showing on the right here. Now, we haven't posted anything on our Twitter yet, but once we do, they'll start to pop up and continue to update on the sidebar of your website. So make sure that you check that out. It's going to be a really great way to connect not only your social media to your account, but also to your website so that your customers and your unit can see it. Now, it does look like the questions are slowing down. So if you guys come up with any more, you're welcome to call us or email us. You can even open a chat. We'll be happy to help you get any questions that you have answered. And thank you so much for joining. We're going to go ahead and close out the webinar today, but we really appreciate it. And again, don't forget to join us next week.